What's up guys, it's Jiedel, and in about 3 hours, Mopi, Jesse, Kris, and Zack are going to Dallas for a Cowboys game and to do some things with SeatGeek, but I am staying home for the weekend, as is Los. Now, I have told Los that I'm going to Dallas. Everyone has been in on it with me. Everyone's saying I'm going to Dallas, so I won't be here. So Los thinks he's home alone for the weekend. Well, except for Zack's girlfriend Bree and Kris's girlfriend Bree. So the two Brees and Los is what he thinks it's gonna be, but I'm also here. Now, I plan to mess with Los this whole weekend as much as I can. The only thing that could give me away is my car will not be in the driveway all the time, obviously, because, you know, I'm gonna be going out and doing things. Like Saturday, I'm picking my girlfriend up from the airport. Sunday, I'm gonna go watch football with her and my friend Kyle. So I'm going to be away from the house for parts of the weekend. So that's the one thing that could give me away. However, Los, he doesn't leave his room a lot. And also, even if he did, I don't think he's the type to really observe my car being there or not being there in the driveway. Here's what it looks like when my car's in the driveway. Here's what it looks like when it's not. Pretty big difference. But anyway, so my plan, guys. Near Los's room are two window-like things. I'm gonna put one of these spiders in each windowsill. However, I'm gonna cut them up and put a vlog camera inside one of them to get footage of him. My first set of debauchery. Debauchery? Whatever the word is. I don't know, but let's cut up the spider right now. I have the first spider here. I accidentally ripped a hole in the bottom, taking off the tag. Hopefully it's not a big deal. It's actually pretty noticeable, so that could be an issue. But I bought 3 just so one could be a test dummy anyway. We're learning lessons here on how to make spy equipment on the Jiedel channel. All right, we got the camera in the back of the spider, but obviously you can see this camera can't see anything, so we gotta figure out how to get the lens in the hole. We have the making of something. As you can see, there's a little black hole. It can see through. This hole isn't super wide. I'm trying to show you guys the lens. It's not super wide. You can't really see everything yet, so we might have to make the hole a little bigger. Here's what it looks like from the front. From the front. Oh, you can't even see it. You can see the little hole with the lens sticking out. Obviously the lens isn't perfect, so we gotta make that a little bit better. This is how it would be resting. So right now, it's not good enough. We need to figure out a way to make it better. Guys, I got the camera to stick out of the spider. It looks pretty good. You can see most of the frame. Obviously the right side is blocked off, but you know, you're never gonna get it perfect when you're doing stuff like this. Here's what it looks like from the front. See, it's obvious, but I think when you're far away, it won't be. Boys, step 2 of the plan is to leave a note under his door, so when I get his attention and he opens the door, he'll find this note. Kind of corny, I'm not gonna lie, you know, but hopefully I freak him out on stream. Guys, sad morning update. Los didn't stream last night, so hopefully I can get him tonight. He still doesn't know that I'm home. I yelled for Humphrey once, so hopefully he didn't hear that. Yo guys, so it's night 2 here at the house. Los still isn't streaming. I guess Los Polos fans, I feel your pain. He's just not been streaming, so I'm just gonna have to do it tonight when he's not streaming. So, without further ado, let's put this in the spider plush. Guys, at this point, Los still hadn't opened the door. I hadn't heard a reaction from him, but he texted Bree wanting to know why she was throwing things at his door because, again, he didn't know I was home. He assumed it was her. Here's their text convo. Bree, Lewis, just why? Why what? My tweet response to that kid? Are you joking? You're throwing something at my door. Then Bree says, bro, what are you talking about? She texts him a picture of her room to show that it wasn't her. So then their text conversation continues. He still thinks it's Bree at this point. She says it's not. Basically, she's just showing that she's in her room. So I go to throw the ball at his door once again. And I guess this time it spooked him because then Bree messaged me saying he was FaceTiming her and he was freaking out. He was getting ready to call the cops. He thought someone was in the house. Now me, I was actually getting kind of discouraged at this point because he just wasn't opening the door. And I didn't, you know, I couldn't hear their FaceTime, so I had no idea really what was even being said. So she suggested I throw another ball at the door. At this point, Los is completely freaking out. He says he's going to call the cops, and he actually did call the cops at this point, but Bree and I weren't actually aware that he had called them. We thought he was just thinking about it. So then I was going to throw the ball at his door one last time. This time Bree was going to record their FaceTime. Sadly, the audio didn't pick it up. I don't know, it's just an iPhone thing. And then this is what unfolds. At this point, guys, I just wanted Los to see the note. I didn't want him to call the cops. I didn't know he'd already called them, so I told Bree, you know, go show him the note, go up to his door, show him the note, you know, let's see what happens, let's see how he reacts to that.
But who's throwing a ball?
Dude.
What?
Dude, step outside your room.
No, I already called the
Oh,
cops.
I'm right here. Look, it's fine. Step outside your room. Hurry, dude.
What the fuck? Breathe?
Oh,
What?
what the fuck is that?
Come in here.
What the fuck?
Come in here. Come in here.
Bree then goes into the room for what is exactly 1 minute and 2 seconds. She DMs me on Twitter saying, you gotta come break it to Los. I actually didn't see that tweet in time, but I just felt like it was time. You can see me come up to the door at this point. I'm holding my cell phone. I'm trying to get some audio. I don't think I really picked it up, to be honest. I'm just trying to hear what he's saying. At this point, I was like, okay, time to break it to Los. Like, I really don't want him to call the cops, not knowing he'd already called them. Los.
What?
What the fuck? Who is that?
Open the door.
Who the fuck is
Who
this?
the fuck is that?
It's James. Los, open the door.
Dumbass, dude.
James!
Dude, no, dude, you're actually dumb. The cops are coming. The cops are coming. How is this funny? I don't get how this is funny. Like, I had to now call the cops again.
Yeah, you do.
Bree, like, why would you do this?
Look, you wouldn't even check for the women of the house.
Well, I'm not checking shit. What the fuck? There's some fucking psycho out there throwing balls, and then that shit. I was like, oh hell no, fuck no. Don't even leave this room.
Bro, it was me.
You're explaining to the cops what you did. I'm not saying.
Bro,
shit.
no, call them and tell them not to come.
No. This is your prank now. Now you gotta talk to the cops. Why would you even think to do that?
Bro, because you didn't know I was home.
Yeah. Dude, I literally was.
Bro, why did you call the cops? It was a basketball.
He wouldn't even peek out the door.
Because I was like, okay, if it's not Bree and she's literally not. Why would you let me call the police?
I told you not.
Why would you let
She
me
told
call
you
the
not
police?
to. Dude, call them and tell them not to come.
No.
Bro, this is a waste of time if they come.
Yeah, it's your fault. I'm not calling.
Bro, don't be salty. Come on.
Dude, I'm not salty. Just tell them.
Dude, they're gonna want to stay for like 20 minutes. Guys, right after this conversation is when the cops actually showed up at our house. Now, when the cops came, I froze up. I stopped recording. I wanted to talk to the cops like a human being because, you know, when police are involved with things, it kind of gets real, so I turned my camera off. The conversation was really short. They said they checked the perimeter of the house. Then I told them it was actually a prank and I was his roommate. They saw I had all my vlog equipment and stuff, and they said, okay, and they walked away. It was a super short, quick conversation. It was nothing like I expected it to be. Lois, that dude had an AR ready to protect you.
Oh my god, dude. Machine gun. You see this? I'm unlocking every single door. Oh my god. She was like immediately like, okay.
Yeah, no, I think she realized the situation pretty quick.
Oh, I didn't even close my door.
Oh my god.
The door to a fucking stranger? Like, what the fuck?
You didn't hear me like running away every time I threw it?
No, I just heard a ball. I was like, okay, there's like some kid in the house. Then I was like, wait, it's like a psycho. He showed me the fucking note, and I was like, oh, fuck that.
Dude, I spent like 30 minutes trying to retrofit these things that have hidden cameras in them, and they didn't even get used. That was the ball.
Bree, fuck you! No! I'm literally taking you back! You didn't, man, because if it was real, you would have fucking stayed in here hidden.
If it were a real situation, I would have manned the fuck up.
No, you would.
Yes, I would have. To
Bree,
protect my dog.
She would not. Oh my god. This is what happened.
No.
When you start walking in, you're like, you're so dumb, you're so dumb. Then you come in with a note that says, I'm watching you. So then I was like, no, you're not leaving the room. Like, I'm not gonna let you die out there. Like, so like, I don't get like what was wrong with that at all. That was like the normal reaction.
Did the note freak you out?
I mean, yeah, but then I was like, all right.
I
the
kept
cops
playing
already
the card
coming.
of like, it's probably like.
Bro, they said they searched the perimeter.
They did, and they had a gun.
They had their AR out. They were holding their AR.
It's literally this big. I answered the door. He's like, yeah, I pulled a prank. She's like, okay.
Okay, bye.
Dude, I think they were just relieved. For them, like, that's gotta be relief, you know?
Yeah, but now what if we're on like some list? They're like, okay,
Yeah,
these are
probably.
pranksters.
No, we're probably on a list. Okay, don't take any 911 calls serious from this house. Cause you called. This is your fault.
Lowe's, I don't actually blame you for calling the cops that much, to be honest. Like, I would be pretty spooked if I was you. But I also think I would have checked after the first bounce.
No, you wouldn't.
I tried to tell
You would
him.
not have checked.
You need to
If
check.
I would have checked after the first one, all right. Here's what I would have done. If I didn't check the first one and it happened like 4 times, I would not go out there. But if I would have checked the first one. But if I didn't check the first one, then yeah, I would have stayed in.
But me checking it would have done what though? Like,
You would have seen the note.
You would have been on camera. You hidden camera.
Dude, the biggest part of this plan I thought was gonna go wrong was the hidden camera. I spent so much time on that.
bro, you're actually sneaky as fuck.
How?
Dude, it was my plan,
My
not Bree's.
boyfriend ordered me not to tell you that James was home and to go with him.
He ordered you.
Yes, and Zack told Bree not to answer your calls.
So originally, I thought you were gonna stream yesterday, so I was gonna do this yesterday night.
So you're gonna do it while I was live.
Yeah, because I wanted to record your stream. Because I thought you were gonna show the note on stream. So then, the next morning, so this morning what was supposed to happen was I bought a bunch of caution tape, and I was gonna completely cover your door and leave another note. And then the final day, I was gonna put one of the cardboard cutouts on your balcony.
Okay, that's fucked up. Because that's like one of the first things I looked. I just looked out my balcony. So if I look out and see a cardboard, I'm literally like running.
It gets over at that point.
Bree, you actually let me just call the cops.
I tried to talk you out of it.
You really did. You're like, oh, if you have to. Like,
That's how devoted I was to my duty.
oh my god. That you let cops come with AKs.
I mean, we fucking got swatted at the movie theater. It's not even that big of a deal.
Yeah, but I feel like we just swatted ourselves.